I would like to now call upon Andrew Bashfield, who is the sales manager for One Spatial. And Andrew has over 30 years experience in the spatial industry, working within the international geospatial products, data services, companies, and educational institutions. He has previously held roles in sales and marketing management, project management, application engineering, and training. Andrew has also had long involvement in the Surveying Spatial Sciences Institute, including roles as director and the Victorian chairperson. I'd like to now hand over to Andrew, who's going to give us a bit of information about the current status of FME. Over to you, Andrew.
Hi, everybody. Thanks, Andre. Now, in my presentation, it's going to be nice and short. I'm going to smooth away your licensing issues by showing you the wide range of options available. This is another area where flexibility has been improved to deal with the wide variety of aches and pains that customers can encounter in their workload. Let's start with some basics now for new customers and people looking to dip their toe in. Okay. So let's start with computing and data storage environments. Now, for people who are new to FME, FME is environment agnostic. It will run where you want it to run and wherever it suits your business. FME is platform agnostic. It will run on all the major platforms. So what are your options as far as licensing goes? So for a moment, we're going to focus on the whole FME data integration platform. So yes, there are license options for the individual desktop, the server, and the cloud. Don't think of it as an exclusive choice. We expect to see customers who will have roles for each area in their workflows and organizations. And of course, this is backed up by world-class support by One Spatial and Safe. So let's look at licensing. Most people start with a desktop license of FME fixed to a single computer, as the example shows on the left. So when FME workflows become part of their organization's normal work practice, we find that customers move to floating licenses to enable far more flexibility. Floating licenses allow FME to be available on any computer in the organization and as many concurrent users as your organization has licenses for. And then when customers are happy that workflows have been finalized, they can be published on a server and run as automated processes for even greater throughput. Now we have a number of subscription offerings available. The local government subscription has been publicised, and if anybody is interested in finding out about that, please get in contact with me. But one I'd like to emphasise is this local government subscription. Since local government budgets are often fixed, the subscription lets your team use as much FME as you need with zero limits on FME desktop and FME server licenses. For one annual price, your entire city government can use FME, allowing other departments to use additional licenses at no extra cost. It uses OPEX funds. From a pure procurement flexibility point, it goes without saying that flexible options are always good. With both our traditional purchase model and our new subscription offerings, FME fits into either your CapEx for perpetual licenses or OPEX for subscription licenses. It gives you predictable budgeting. It takes the guesswork out of budgeting. Simply pay the amount matching your city's population. So we have a number of tiers. Please get in contact with me. I'll be happy to pass on the information about those tiers and prices. It eliminates time lags. You don't need to come back to us to get access to extra licenses when you've got special projects on. Since you have unlimited FME under the subscription, your projects will never get delayed. And you can save your finance team time by opting for a single purchase for the subscription rather than multiple one-off purchases. To be clear, we're not talking about taking away any previous options for purchasing FME. We're simply striving to offer you even more flexibility and cost-effective ways to take advantage of the FME data integration platform. These are exciting times for all of us and for you, and we see FME deployed in more and more organizations tackling more and more data integration challenges. Now we have a small utility subscription as well. Once again, it can be based on a number of different things, including assets. We think the Australian market is probably best suited to working on population serviced. And we also have a higher education subscription. So I want to talk for a moment about FME dynamic server engines. We've been asked about it for years, and now here's the ability to scale FME server like never before. Do you need to process a huge amount of data in a short time? But dynamic engines is the way. Do you need to handle an unexpected volume? Dynamic engines is the way. Do you have an emergency event backlogging your job queue? Dynamic engines is the way. So this new feature is an add-on to FME server, and you only pay when engines are in use. And you can spin it up whenever you need it. You no longer need to buy extra capacity. You're basically paying for the CPU time that you use. And examples of emergencies where this could be applicable is the Australian bushfires and coronavirus, for instance. It's perfect for peaky, bursty, or unpredictable workflows. It's available on all the platforms. You can deploy on premises or in the cloud. It lays the groundwork for serverless offerings. For more information, please talk to us. You can also deploy your servers in the cloud. So you don't have to use our cloud offering. You can choose other marketplaces like Google Cloud and the Azure Marketplace. And an hourly pricing option is coming soon for that too. I want to talk for a second about FME training options. You may realize that there is training on next week on May the 22nd and 23rd. It's FME based desktop training. It's basic training. It's 8 hours of face-to-face online training, and then 4 hours for each day with extensive problem-solving exercises so your staff can get up to speed. We have a number of people who have already booked in for that training, but there are other spots available. The following week, we have scheduled on June the 9th and 10th, or when June the 9th and 10th come along, we've got 2 days of advanced training. And you can see the different topics that we cover in the advanced training course. Once again, it's an online course, and we'll keep doing online until the restrictions are lifted. But once the restrictions are lifted, I expect us to go back to class-based training. And that's what people tell us they love. They love the interaction between the instructor and the other classmates. And we'll also be able to offer FME server author training as well. So that pretty much covers the training and licensing. Andre, I'm going to pass it back to you.